right, trade recap for today. We went 1-1, but news screwed us over. Okay, made a mistake again today, but this is the fun part of trading. You get to learn and just adapt. All right, but we ended up making our money back with a little bit of profit. It wasn't a lot of profit. It was we got stopped out, dude. Like, look, first trade I entered a little prematurely, but I only entered 2 micros on the first trade, like right here. Stops above, I had them above this high. Targets were these targets for 1 to 2.2, but dude, we got stopped out all the way up here from the news candle. So we lost a little bit more than we were supposed to. So I think we lost around like $95, $98 per account. So then what I said is, holy shit, I should have waited for news. I didn't think news was going to do much today. It was orange folder news. It was, let's see, consumer sentiment or something. I should have waited. Consumer sentiment, I'm gonna start waiting a lot more for news. Sometimes I've been getting a little bit cocky and thinking, hey, this trade's going to play out regardless. But again, you accept the risk when you go into trading news. Again, it's part of trading. One thing I think I did good today is just not getting emotional, even though I took a loss. But again, I was comfortable with the risk, even if I did lose. But we did end up losing a little bit more than we were supposed to originally, like $50 more. But again, part of the game. So what we did is we ended up waiting patiently after. Didn't get emotional, didn't get upset. Shit, I didn't even explain what the bias was. Bias. Look. Bias for today. We had London session lows, Asian session lows, 15-minute lows, 15-minute lows, 4-hour fair value gap, 4-hour fair value gap. NASDAQ, go to the 4-hour time frame. We had 4-hour lows. We also had a set of 1-hour lows, London session lows, 15-minute lows, big 4-hour fair value gap. Huge move up. We have to make a retracement. We're at all-time highs. My mindset going into the day was, hey, if we could sweep out these 1-hour highs coming into market open and these 4-hour highs at all-time highs, and we start seeing momentum down, I think we're going to make a retracement. I would rather only take a sell position today if it lines up with my bias, which it ended up doing, and ended up playing out in our favor. Again, if we ended up getting confirmation to go long, I probably wouldn't have taken the trade today because, again, it's Friday. We're great on the week. Excuse me. So again, my bias was sweep sell side, buy side liquidity, continue downward, fill in this 4-hour fair value gap, and that's what's literally starting to happen. So we went into market open, correct? Market opens, we get this big move out of nowhere right before market open. We come up, sweep out these 4-hour highs on NASDAQ. We only come up and sweep out these hourly highs on ES. So there's a set of hourly highs over here too. We end up forming a 5-minute SMT to the downside. We end up breaking structure to the downside on ES around 9:40 a.m. Didn't break structure yet to the downside on NASDAQ, but again, I was mostly looking for this trade on ES because my confluences were lining up. So I scaled down to the 1-minute time frame once we broke structure on the 5-minute. On ES, everything was looking good. I marked out equilibrium. We had a fair value gap right here. We ended up coming into equilibrium, respecting it, and getting selling pressure out of it. I decided to enter half my position size off of this candle because, again, if you look at NASDAQ, we were approaching these London session lows, so I thought we were going to come out and take them at least and then continue down. And maybe the news candle would have just freaking went straight through our take profits, but again, or did nothing and just continued down. But again, it wanted to do a little bit of something today, and it did. So, yeah, we learned our lesson. Problem solved. But we entered off of this position right here, the sell side, and then this selling pressure. Put my stops above these highs and targeted the bottom of this 4-hour fair value gap. Trade would have hit, but again, we wanted to do some crazy shit on news. So news came out. We got stopped out. News came out bearish. I was like, hey, we formed a bullish fair value gap here. If we end up respecting equilibrium, because we didn't break out equilibrium yet, and we inverse this 1-minute fair value gap, yo, I'm in, right? I started seeing this candle get bearish, so I started getting a little jumpy. Again, I thought it was really going to hit, and it ended up hitting. I was very confident in this trade. Again, I don't know. Market experience, I thought, again, news stopped me out. It is what it is. But, dude, if this does this and continues down, news is bearish, we're probably looking good, right? End up inverse the fair value gap. I got entry around here. I don't know why I have my stop loss like this. You'll see in the video. But my stops were above here on my broker statement. And first TP was these London session lows because NASDAQ took them out. So 1 to 3.71. Then second TP and final TP was here. But again, could have let it run all the way down here, but I had my profit back and a little bit more. So I decided to just take it and go for there from the day, you know? So we made a little bit of profit back, not a lot. We still ended up in profit, $300 per account on the week for the PA accounts. And again, I trade 2 to 3 micros. So again, you could say that that's not a lot of money. That's still like $1,200. I'm fine with that. The accounts are steadily growing. So again, that's the main part. We're growing slowly. That's what I'm trying to do. And I know what strategy works. I know what risk management works best for me. I proved that today. Again, guys, if I lose a trade, I'm at the point where I'm comfortable with this risk and I don't go haywire. I'm comfortable with taking this risk. If I lose a trade, I smile, I laugh. It is what it is. You learn from it, and then you have the opportunity to take one more trade based on your rules. If you lose it, you're done. Again, we ended up winning this one, made our money back, and a little bit more on top of it. Like it's okay. Like this week, we lost 2 trades and won 4. 4 for 2 this week. We ended up, I think, in a good amount of profit because we were in a hole last week. So we were in a hole. I think we were minus 400 on these accounts last week, and we started these accounts 3 weeks ago. So we were down to like 49,600 or 700 or something like that, and now we're back up to 50,300 or something like that. So do the math on that. We built our way up. You might say I'm in $300 profit, but again, we were in a hole and we built our way out of it, and now we're in profit and the accounts are slowly growing. So it's just like this risk management system, dude, this game plan that I've been developing and learning and working what fits best with me has been helping me grow. And again, if I take a loss, if I take 2 losses, it's not the end of the world. We still have a great day. My head's on straight, and we're thinking good. That's the whole point of trading. Like, I don't give a shit what you think you should be making. How much? Like, if you think I'm not making enough money yet, and you don't take advice of how I'm trading, cool. I'm trying to show you the right way to trade. Listen, I'm putting it out there for an example. We all know the 11 accounts what I did, but again, we're at 4 now, and I'm slowly building these, dude. We're in no rush. I enjoy doing this stuff every day. I want to do this long term, and again, we're going to get to the time where we're risking just like we're risking right now, and we're comfortable with it, and it's going to look like a lot, and people are going to be like, holy shit, this dude lost 10K. No, it's going to be the same as what I'm risking now based off my account. We just got to build that buffer. So, again, I'm taking my time, slow and steady on this. I'm doing this for 6 months to a year. I'm going to see where these accounts are at going up like this, and once I build enough buffer each time, we scale, build more, we scale, we build more, we scale, we build, and it's just a repetitive process that I'm going to keep continuing over time, and when I get to the point where I want to be, we're going to come back to these videos, and it's going to be proven and shown to you guys that, hey, you have a good strategy, you have good risk management, you have good psychology, you have good emotions, and you're having fun, and you're learning how to trade, you're getting better every single day. That is the best way to become the person you want to become in trading, and over time, that is better than rushing the whole process and trying to full port accounts and try and be making a shit ton of money to prove to people on social media that, hey, I'm making money. No, fuck that. Go on your own journey. The longevity of you trying to gamble every single time and make big money on every single trade and risking more than every trade you take to blow your account, that's not going to work in the long term. We're trying to get longevity out of this. We're trying to make this something we could do for the rest of our lives, travel the world and be free with. All right? So, again, trade recap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We ended the week up. Another green week, which is good. Took 2 losses, but we're still up pretty good. We'll see what next week brings, and we're just going to keep learning. But, again, I have a free Discord. Everything I teach is free on YouTube, educational videos, all that shit. And, yeah, we're going to keep doing this and growing every single day, and I'm excited to see where we are a year from now. Appreciate it.